Good morning, neighbor. I'm back.
Hey, yo, Swish, drop some.
Rise and grind. It is 7 a.m. here. It's 7 a.m. in Washington. It looks like it's like 4 in the morning right now. But we're heading over to the doctor's office right now to go get have orientation. Well, second orientation. And the Uber has been waiting for like 5 minutes. I'm freaking hungry. And on top of this, I make sure I got everything done on time. I make sure that I was prepared. And I freaking edited my vlog. And then the internet went out yesterday, so I couldn't upload it. So now we got to go have breakfast somewhere that has internet so I can upload the vlog. It's not late technically. I posted by 6 a.m. It's 7 a.m. So it's going up on the same day, but it's not going up on time.
You had to bring up your work bag with you?
I had to bring work bag with me. All right, let's go here. The Uber's been waiting for us.
See ya. You ready?
I made it right on time.
Really?
Yeah, 7:27.
And this is where we're coming. The Phoenix.
It's early.
Coffee. Hi, good morning. How are you guys? Good. Good. Are you excited?
Yes.
Is it okay if I film?
And cool.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, perfect. All right, for Anthony?
Yes.
Okay, I will get you all checked in and Shanda will be out for you shortly, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you guys do anything fun?
Pretty this office is.
I see the gym, so I'm not doing the gym for a while. Yeah. And she the night before, she like
We have a Fajas.
She lives in whatever. She's like, I gotta go to work.
Oh, this is so pretty here. Well, maybe the tuna might have to wear something like this.
Okay, go ahead and get your medications put in, so you should be able to pick them up at the Safeway.
Okay,
So I
awesome.
have that lovely little post-it with the phone number. They were put in yesterday, so you should be able to leave here and be able to pick them up.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. All right, and my name is Shanda again. I'm Dr. Dry's nurse. So we'll be coming in here, so you can go ahead and get yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have my wallet?
Yes, you need it?
Yeah, just like put.
We discussed over the phone. Looks like we just didn't have when you planned on leaving. Do you know what day?
We didn't book a flight to go home yet, so
Okay.
it's really gonna be whenever you guys give the okay.
Give it.
Yeah, but we do have a hotel for Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like your last follow-up, sweetie, will be on the 31st, which will be Holly.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah, 7:30 in the morning. And on that appointment, we will go over all the dressing changes. We'll provide you all your paper tape. You'll get your faja, even though you probably won't necessarily be wearing it. You'll have it to go home with.
Okay.
So once your drains are out.
Okay.
And we kind of discussed that about, you're gonna go home with a couple of your little friends' little drains.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go ahead and, just kind of discuss if you're gonna have that done by a PCP, having them removed, or if you're gonna do it yourself. We just wanna make sure that, we have everything set up for you.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, so weight loss, no allergies. Basically, we were taking a bunch of the pre-workout and TRT and all that, which was, we talked about that was fine. And then the gastric sleeve 2019, surgery on the leg with screws and plates. And then, of course, we talked about grandparents with diabetes and hypertension, but no other family elements like bleeding disorders or blood clots, things like that. Okay, and then we had that you stopped smoking at the time for weeks. No.
Now it's been like 60 days.
Yeah,
Something like
which
that.
is great.
Yeah,
And
I
know,
just quit way earlier. I was like, I'm just get done being
no,
a
and
baby.
it's good that you did. And I know that you're planning on, not continuing.
Yeah. I got 2 more surgeries to have after this. Might as well not have to do. Quitting sucks, so I don't want to do it again.
Exactly. It does suck. The withdrawals are pretty
Yeah.
miserable. But congratulations for getting this far, and
Thank you.
it's going to make your recovery so much better. I
Good.
promise.
Yes. We're gonna focus on water, protein,
Exactly.
recovery.
Exactly.
And some fiber.
Yeah.
And lots of fiber, yeah.
lots
Gotta
of
get
fiber.
that going. All right, and then no alcohol, no recreation. Your skin looks lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we don't have any cultural preferences, and then we're just Christian.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and you don't need us to do anything as far as preferences for your surgery being Christian, correct? No prayers or anything like that. Okay.
Wow, we do everything. Wow.
Do you guys do prayers before?
If the patient is wanting, to have, prayers said, we're not going to come in the way of that. definitely want to make sure that our patients feel comfortable.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Here, you want to look over here?
No, I got Daniel and everyone calling tonight.
Okay.
Love it. All right, and then we haven't had any falls.
No.
Okay, good.
No injuries, no dirt bike riding for the last like 6 months.
Perfect.
None of that stuff.
Love it. Keep it
No
boring.
snowboarding.
How soon do you think he'll be able to resume like snowboarding and all that stuff? Because that's like his hobby of the winter. So we were wondering if he has to miss the whole season or.
It doesn't, no. But really, it's going to come upon how you feel. We tell you can get back to regular activities after 6 weeks,
Okay.
but that really doesn't mean that at 6 weeks you're going to feel like hitting the
Mountain,
tops.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
So definitely listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, you just modify. So
Okay.
maybe you do the bunny slopes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Probably
baby.
wouldn't go. That's not bad. Yeah, I paid for like a whole season pass and I was like, yeah, like $1,100 the other day.
Yeah, no, we
So,
want you to be able to enjoy
Yeah.
that. So just know that you are going to have some areas, that are going to be a little bit more uncomfortable than others. We call it the episodic areas. So just know the areas that get the most tension, where you're twisting, turning, pulling, bending, things like that. That's the areas that kind of cause a little bit more discomfort. So that sacrum area, the hip area, is right above your lawns area. So just know that it's not unusual to have that kind of sensation of like tearing. I promise you're not tearing anything, but
Oh, that's good to know though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does come across like stingy, burny, kind of teary kind of feel.
Okay.
Sensation.
So
Okay.
technically 6 weeks minimum, and then however his body feels to even do like
Yeah.
weightlifting and stuff.
Yeah, so weightlifting, definitely you're gonna start out small, work your way up, see how it feels, after 6 weeks. We don't want you doing any really lifting anything before then.
Hey, that's
That
a
makes
month and a
sense.
half.
That's a month and a half of no lifting. Nice. Okay.
So
I could do that.
I promise you'll get through it.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be hard, but it's really, you're really not gonna want to be honest, for those first few weeks. 'Cause
I
it's gonna
assume
be
so.
uncomfortable. Yeah. So just know for the first 4 days, you're gonna kind of walk a little hunched over. We want you sleeping in an elevated 25 to 35 degrees. Make sure that, when you get out of bed, you're kind of rolling like a log out of bed, using your legs as much as you can. Using the commode, you want to make sure either toilet riser is kind of handy, especially if you're going to pass stool.
Okay.
Okay, and then just know with showering, we say you can shower after 48 hours. Most of my patients don't want to. You're not going to feel like you have the energy to do it.
Yeah.
So just remember, when you feel up to it, just make sure that you're always in a seated position before undoing that binder for the first time, because you're going to, I promise, feel a little woozy.
Okay.
Once you feel well enough, go ahead and take your little friends, which will be your little JP brain systems that look like this.
Nice.
You'll have 4 of them, so 1 on each hip, 2 of them on. They'll be hooked to your little binder, so you'll unhook them. You'll go ahead and get a little lanyard that we talked about.
I got 2 of them. Can you get some of this on the
Beautiful.
phone?
And you'll go ahead and clip those to your little lanyard, and then go ahead and get into the shower. 10 minutes max, sweetie, in the shower. Don't spend a lot of time in there, because it's hot water, and then you'll notice how exhausted you get quickly.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be a lot it's gonna be a lot on my body.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it will.
I watched the surgery
Yeah.
on YouTube. I think I might have
Oh
messed
no!
Yeah, I think I might have messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did. I watched it. So, okay, cool.
Yeah, so just, make sure that, when you're in the shower, have somebody with you, just in case, you're feeling a little lightheaded. It does happen. So just make sure in, out, wash hair, intimate areas, get out. Go ahead and pat dry the best you can. You're going to have that incision with dressings all the way across, 360 around. Understand when you get out, just pat dry the best you can. Take that binder, put it back on, and then go ahead and clip your little friends back onto the binder. 6 weeks of the paper tape. After 6 weeks, we still want you to continue with some type of scar care up to a year. So trying to stay out of the sun as much as you can, especially being out in Vegas. You want to try and keep that away from the SPF, just because you can get hyperpigmentation or thickness, which is called hypertrophicness. And you want to kind of protect your scar from that. And the only way to do that is with, the scar care, either using Biocorneum, Scar Away, using something with SPFs in it, or the silicone is a great product, just because it does bring moisture, helps minimize the scar. But definitely you can just continue using paper tape, the entirety. It's really up to you.